Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back. I want to say I am super happy because we are well on our way to 100,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. So whether you're a subscriber or not, or you just want to watch the video, that's perfectly fine. Either way, I'm here to introduce a brand new playlist, which is Warzone Training. So this is the first video, and I hope you guys like it. So what we're going to start with today is the actual user interface of Warzone 2.0. I'm basically going to guide you through the user interface and showing you on the map what does what means what, drop locations, and all this other good juicy stuff. So stay tuned for more videos like this. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Peace. Okay guys, so here we are at the main menu of Battle Royale, Warzone 2. So here you have your multiplayer and you have DMZ, and then you have your Battle Royale. So what we'll do is we'll click into Battle Royale, because I'm assuming you'll probably drop into solos to get your first game. And if you are going into solos, you'll scroll over here to Battle Royale solos. And then if you have a partner, you'll go into duos, or you have Battle Royale trios. And then if you have 3 people, you have quads, which we have at our main menu. And you have third person duos. And you have quads here, as I said, and then Mini Royale trios, which Mini Royale is Battle Royale, except miniature, just like in the name. So it's basically a section of the map that they take to make it a smaller game, to make it last not as long. Because usually matches are around 20, 30 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, something like that. But I'm going to presume that you're going to drop in to your first solos game. So in order to do that, we go over to solos. So you can pick your weapons here. If you have the multiplayer game, which is Modern Warfare 2, then what you could do is go into multiplayer and level those weapons up. As you see, I have my weapons leveled up a pretty good amount. Okay. So let's say you do have a loadout that you have created. Well, then you can go and you have all these different loadout slots that you can put those weapons in. So this is my main loadout spot. So if I want to use my AR or my pistols, I will go here and select this AR, or you can select any other weapon here. So assault rifles, you have ARs, and you have all these ARs to choose from. I won't go into every single weapon yet, unless someone says in the comments they want to see them, then I would be happy to do so. Then you have battle rifles, you have all those here. You have SMGs, which is a submachine gun, all these here. And then you have your shotguns, if you like shotguns. I don't personally like shotguns, but they're there. Then you have light machine guns, which this is the meta right now, the RPK. But I think it's going to get nerfed soon. When you're talking about nerfing a weapon, basically they make it weaker because it's too overpowered, it's too strong, and it's dominating the entire map. Okay, and then after that, you have my personal favorite, which is marksman rifles, except for they're not so great in Warzone 2. Just because you don't have a one-shot down with snipers and marksmans. So you have all these marksman rifles to choose from. I have them all unlocked and I have them all leveled. Okay, and then if you want more long range, then you can go with sniper rifles, which you have here. I think you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sniper rifles. Okay, and then last but not least, you do have your melee weapons. Right now, there's the riot shield. And there's all your weapons that you can choose from. So in that, I have this weapon in my main slot. Okay, now that we're in the main slot weapon for our loadouts, you can go in and actually change attachments to your weapon. So you can go in here. Let's say we want to change the barrel for this particular weapon. So we can go here and choose one of those 2 barrels. You have the long one and the shorter one. The long ones are for more accuracy. The shorter ones are for more mobility. You can change every attachment, such as the muzzle. You have different types of silencers or different types of muzzles that will change the smoke effect or the recoil effect of the weapon. And you have so many to choose from. But first you have to unlock them, which you see I do. And then you have underbarrels. Basically, these underbarrels will help with different styles of recoil control. This style underbarrel will help with vertical and horizontal recoil. And this style of underbarrel helps with basically just vertical recoil, but it helps more with vertical recoil, then this particular one would help with vertical recoil because you have to give some and take some when you have this style underbarrel. Okay, and then you have different ammunition you can put in. This particular weapon, I don't have any ammunition because I like the way I have it built. And then you have that ammunition, well, you want to put it in a different magazine. You have these specific magazines. I have the 50 round on, or you can have the 30 round, which gives you more mobility, but you have less bullets. Whereas this one has 50 rounds where you have less mobility, but you have more bullets. So if you're going to be playing in quads, I highly recommend the 50 round mag. If you're going to be playing in solos, you can probably go with the 30 round mag so you can have better movement. Okay, moving on, you have a different weapon tree attached for the receiver of the gun, which I don't get into much, but you can go in here and change the different type of receivers, which you have to unlock. And then you have the rear grips, which I think I may change my rear grip eventually. Do I want to put a rear grip? I may think about doing that at some other point, but not right now. Just to show you guys, you can put a rear grip on, or you can change the rear grip. And then you can go to the stock. You can change each stock. You have all these stocks to choose from. Again, you do have to unlock them. Everyone's personal favorite, the optics. So you can go in here, and there are so many optics to choose from. And you really have to choose the optic depending on your play style. If you want to play slow and to get people at more of a long range, then you'll go with something as these long range sniper style-ish optics. Or if you want to go short range and better mobility, again, you'll go all the way back down to the left side, and you have these optics here. I like to go with these for mobility because I typically use a marksman or a sniper with this weapon, with an AR. That being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to my secondary weapon, which is pistols. But it's not just one pistol. I actually have the akimbo attachment on my pistols because right now they're the most meta weapon to use. As you see here, that's the akimbo attachment, and you have to unlock that just like everything else. So I think you guys pretty much get the idea of how to build your weapons, but first you have to unlock everything. Actually, do I have... Yes, I have this in platinum, so I'm going to go ahead and put my platinum camo on there that I worked so hard for. How beautiful. Save the custom mod. So you say, oh, I think to save that. My pistols, I just put my PSTL. Boom. I should have named it X12 or X13, but it's fine as long as I have it saved. Because you need to go in and save your weapon, otherwise you lose all of the work that you did in building that weapon. Okay, and then going on, you have your tactical, and you can use any of these tacticals. You have flash grenades, shot grenades, smoke grenades, stun grenades, decoy grenades, spotter scope. I never use a spotter scope, but I have a friend who likes to use it. You have stems. Basically, the stems give you more health. So if you're about to die and your health is low, you can hit a stem real quick to give you a nice, quick boost in health. Or you have the Timmy Billy Camper Special, which is the heartbeat sensor. You know what? I take that back because with the Warzone 2, the heartbeat sensor actually runs out of battery, so it's not as super OP. So it's okay if people use it, it's perfectly fine. But what that does is helps you see people on the map. So basically, if you're within distance of someone, I think it's 30 meters. Yeah, it's 30 meters unless they changed it. You basically get a ping from someone's heartbeat and it shows up on your little personal radar, and that's what that is. And then something else like that is the snapshot grenade, which you throw it and basically shows you people through walls for about 2 seconds, and then you know exactly where they're at for 2 seconds. And then you have tear gas grenades, which makes people cough and it slows them down, and I hate them. So these flash grenades, they pretty much flash and they blind you. The shock grenade, it shocks you and makes you shoot your weapon. If you've ever played Fortnite, it's like the boogie ball or whatever that is, and that makes you stop and dance. That's basically what this does if it hits you. Then you have smoke grenades, which is pretty self-explanatory. Stun grenades make it where you can't move, and it lasts way too long. Decoy grenades, you throw it and it's to distract the enemy, making them think there's another enemy close to them to make them lose their concentration off of you. So those are your tactical options. And here we have the lethals. So the lethals you have is a regular frag grenade. You throw it, it explodes. I think everyone knows what a regular grenade is from Rambo. You pull the pin and you throw it. And you have 3 seconds before it explodes. Or you have a proximity mine, which it basically covers about a meter of distance around the proximity grenade. And if you go to it, it jumps up and explodes and it will down you. And then you have the drill charge. Basically, this is something new to Warzone 2.0 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You basically take this, and if there's someone camping in a building, well, you can throw this against the wall. It drills through the wall and then shoots a projectile through the wall, exploding on the inside, downing the enemy that are camping. And then you have something a little more low tech, the Molotov cocktail. So basically you have this, you light it, you throw it, and I think it's got 3 meters that it burns, and it will burn the enemy and it will stay burning on the enemy until they're downed if you hit them good enough. And then you have my personal favorite, which is a grenade, but it's got Semtex. So when you throw it, it sticks to the enemy and they can't get away from it, and it's going to explode. And most of the time it will down them if they have a little bit of health down already. And then you have C4. C4 is pretty self-explanatory. Again, you throw it and you explode it. You can explode it in your settings on your controller or your mouse and keyboard. There is a setting to where you can throw it and then double click and it explodes instantly. Or another way is to throw it and then you can put 2 in one spot and then click it and it blows both of them up at the same time. And then you have the Claymore, an old Call of Duty classic. The Claymore acts a lot like the proximity mine, except it only has 2 lasers shooting out in front of it, but the distance is further and they're a lot stronger. So when you run over it, it explodes, and most of the time it will down you. My second favorite lethal to use is the thermite. The thermite is very strong, but I will say now, if you want to use thermite, you better be good at throwing it, and you better have good aim, because if you throw the thermite close to you, it will stick to you and start burning you and give you damage. I never use it, but for the big sweats out there, the really big time professional guys, they like to use the throwing knife to get their downs quicker. This is huge in Rebirth Island. So yeah, there's that. I don't recommend it, especially first starting out, but it's an option. Okay, now the perk system in this game is kind of odd. I think they're going to change it with the Season 2 update of Warzone 2. But as it is now, you have different perk packages that you can choose from. So don't worry about this Vanguard. It's just don't worry about how they're named. That's just the perk package they have at the moment. But in this perk package, you have Double Time, Bomb Squad, Resupply, and High Alert. Double Time, again, you can just read there as it is. Double Time, double the duration of tactical sprint. Guys, if you want, you can pause the video and read all these. I don't think you want to hear me talk about every single one of them, but there you go. There's that perk package. I like to use Double Time a lot, and I like to use Resupply a lot. High Alert is okay. Then you have Commando. Scavenger, you can scavenge for weapons. You have Strong Arm there. Fast Hands is to help you reload faster, which I do like to use sometimes. And again, you have High Alert. Here you have Double Time again. Tracker is it leaves the enemy's footprints on the ground so you can track them. Then you have Spotter. It's okay. Then you have Ghost. Ghost is a favorite of the Warzone community because if you have Ghost, you don't show up on the mini map, which we will get to later. Scout. Again, you have Scavenger, Strong Arm, and Focus. Bonus perk reduces flinch. This is good if you have a sniper. Focus is good if you want to snipe. And again, you have Ghost, which again keeps you off the minimap. And when people have a UAV, which is a radar, they don't see you. Sentinel, you have Battle Hardened, you have Bomb Squad, Cold Blooded. Cold-blooded helps you not show up on that heartbeat sensor that we were talking about earlier. And then you have quick fix. Quick fix helps you heal faster. Again, you guys can pause all these as you see fit. This perk package, Warden, you have double time, strong arm, fast hands, and quick fix, which we've already talked about. And that's all the perk systems right now. As it is, you cannot change those perks packages. You have to pick one and you have to get each one of those perks. In Warzone 1, you could change your perks as you saw fit. And I think they're going to change that when Warzone 2.0 Season 2 comes out February 15th. Subscribe to stay tuned because I'm going to have that information for you. Okay, and that's basically all you need to know there. And again, you can load up each one of these loadouts as you see fit. That's my main loadout, and this is my sniper loadout. And then when I go to the end circle, hold up, let me go back. And again, you can go in here and change everything you want to change. Also, I think it's worth mentioning, when you do have everything leveled up on a certain weapon and you want to change your attachments, you have the tuning option. This is brand new to Warzone 2. And you can tune each one of your attachments that you have leveled up on that particular weapon. So you can go in here and tune it to see how you best play with that weapon. And you can do that on each attachment. See, and what I like to do is in Warzone 2, you have a backpack system, which you get a third slot, a third weapon slot. So you can actually have 3 weapons. So what I like to do is go buy my close range weapon if I am sniping, because usually when I'm sniping, I have my sniper and that sniper support. Oh, let me go back. Loadout, sniper. I have a AR and I have a sniper. So basically this is how I look at it. This is long range, this is mid range, and to cover that third range, which is close range, you go and buy your SMG or your pistols. And that's what I like to do. Right now the Fennec is the meta, so that's what I like to use. Also, what you can do, and I don't have my controller connected right now, but you can go into the firing range and test out those weapons. I am very, very bad with mouse and keyboard, but I'm gonna just do this to show you. Yeah, you see how bad I am with mouse and keyboard, but I think you guys get the idea, right? Though I should definitely learn how to use mouse and keyboard, because I feel like I would be good at it once I started using them. Yeah, that I never use it, and I just did that well, and it's not even that good, but still. So there you go. There's your firing range. I'll go ahead and escape out of here, but just to show you guys that you can do that. So you can basically pick a slot, build your weapon, take it to the firing range, just like that after you tune it. If you guys like this style of video and you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and hit that sub button. And also, if you have something specific you want, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. Until next time, peace out.